Hey guys, this is ANTI-VENOM here, and today we're going to be doing the 5th part of What If Symbiotes Were in Dragon Ball. Just for your information, this will be the last 10-minute part to this series. I might return to 10-minute parts for What Ifs in the future, but for this What If, from part 6 onwards, all of the videos will be much longer than 10 minutes. There's nothing much else I want to say in the intro, so without further ado, let's get into the video.
Slick talker since a jet. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
The ground starts to rumble with his intense form, and his power level breaks past even 15 million. This amount of power is even more than what Vegeta just showcased, and everyone can sense it. Goku just got even stronger. He can surely beat Frieza now, Krillin says, watching his power up in awe. The symbiote gives him a devilish look, and with his dark aura, he looks even more sinister. Since Frieza is heavily suppressed to begin with, he is caught off guard by Goku's insanely fast assault. His speed is insane, and he manages to land a quick elbow on his chin before punching his gut. Frieza is forced to fight at this level for a time as he is completely occupied with not getting hit himself. Goku continues to fire off several attacks, and Frieza barely even has the time to lift his suppression. However, Goku takes a step back to charge up his strength and dive right back in for a killer punch. The punch is caught and his Kaioken fades. Frieza lifts his suppression up to 30% and his power level is now at 36 million, way above anything Goku could ever output. Venom notices this and on a whim he decides to take over. Goku's body enlarges and grows even stronger until he looks completely like Venom. His tongue grows to a very large size and Venom is smart enough to play on the defensive. Frieza starts to overpower the symbiote completely. Venom seems to have a completely new fighting style that is alien compared to Goku's. He has amazing defense and fights with his smarts, not just mindless brawn. This is quite puzzling to Goku, who always saw Venom as a brazen warrior. Frieza slams Venom into the ground, then flies down to try and attack him, but at the last minute he manages to evade. However, he is forced to take several punches after this and is hit with several death beams. Venom has to use his symbiote to block them, and he can handle some, but some beams manage to pierce through him completely. I don't have much energy left, I won't be able to heal you for much longer, Venom says, holding up Goku's bloody arms. His wounds seal up under the black symbiote and his power level raises up to 1 million. Frieza can't even sense this, but Krillin is smart enough to decipher what's going on. This weird power that Goku and Vegeta possess heals them every time they get injured. It's an endless source of power for Saiyans to get stronger after near-death battles, Krillin says to Gohan. Frieza is absolutely tired of watching these fighters come back stronger and stronger, so he decides to use his 50% power, lifting his power level up to 60 million. You've pushed me past the brink. I never thought I'd have to use this form again in my lifetime. I'm going to destroy everything you love, Frieza exclaims, launching a massive ki blast back to the group behind Vegeta. The energy ball is bright and blinding and clashes with Gohan, who leaps forward to block the other two from getting hit. However, the blast is too powerful and he succumbs to its incredible power. Goku looks at this atrocious sight and Gohan is just still on the floor, unmoving. Dende, try and heal him, Krillin says. I'm sorry, he's passed away, Dende says, as his healing has no effect on his body. You'll die for what you've done, Goku exclaims, as his dark aura switches to an enchanting gold. The ground rumbles under his feet and his hair raises, which is covered by the dark symbiote. He transforms into a Super Saiyan and destroys the area around him with his aura alone. His power level is now past 150 million, and it continues to increase even past this point. Goku almost appears behind Frieza, who is 2.5 times weaker than him now. Goku lands a single knee that launches him several meters away. After this, he launches a barrage of ki blasts that Frieza is forced to tank head on. Before he can even get a break, Goku charges through the cloud of smoke and kicks Frieza down to the ground in one swing. The tyrant coughs blood upon impact and struggles to release from Goku's grasp. However, the symbiote stabs through his chest and wedges him into the ground. Goku, engulfed in his golden aura, stands over Frieza in his glowing black symbiote, then he lifts his hand to kill him. You killed my son, now I'll kill you, Goku says, launching an energy wave right at Frieza. Before he can even reach his full power, he is destroyed in the blast and left in pieces. Done, Goku says, reverting to his base. Beside him, Vegeta is on his knees in pain. Since his symbiote is so weak, he can barely keep himself alive. Carnage has had no chocolate or brains, so he hasn't gained any phenethylamine. By the way, that is why symbiotes eat brains and chocolate. Brains and chocolate contain phenethylamine, and that's what they need to survive. After this, Dende reluctantly heals Vegeta, and the Dragon Balls are gathered together. However, once the Dragon Balls are gathered, Vegeta starts cackling maniacally. You stole my kill from me. You humiliated me on Earth. I'll kill you along with Venom, Vegeta shouts, coating in the red symbiote. He gives off a loud alien shout while creating several sharp appendages from his back. This is unnecessary, Goku says, powering right back up into his Super Saiyan form. This time he just uses his ordinary form and his power level stays at 50 million. Vegeta flies right towards the Super Saiyan and swings his scythed fist. Goku swerves past every incoming attack with ease and lands a single punch on Carnage's chest. Vegeta's armor underneath the layer of symbiote is revealed from this single attack, then Goku rattles off with a bunch of different strikes. His power has been amplified so much that Vegeta literally can't do anything to resist his strength. Also, since he's in Super Saiyan, he's a little bit more ruthless and doesn't have as much sympathy for the Saiyan Prince. "Leave now," Goku shouts, using Venom to project his voice. Vegeta, motivated by Carnage, flees the scene and the group can then begin getting their wishes. Piccolo is revived and they then realise that multiple people can't be revived with one wish. As a result of that, they didn't want to waste the last 2 wishes on reviving people when multiple people can be revived with the Dragon Balls back on Earth. With these 2 remaining wishes, Venom has something in mind for the second wish. "I constantly rely on chocolate and brain matter to survive. Let's wish for me not to need it anymore," Venom comments, piquing Goku's interest. This allows for Venom to find energy in the same things that Goku gets energy from, and it also just makes things a whole lot more convenient as Goku stops getting bothered about eating brains by Venom. On Earth, Kami and Mr. Popo gather the Dragon Balls and revive everyone that was killed by Frieza and their army. This means that pretty much everyone gets revived, including Gohan. The symbiote bonded with Goku only after Tien, Yamcha, Chaozu and Piccolo were killed, so these people are revived too. Of course excluding Piccolo because he already got revived. Also, the planet isn't about to explode because Frieza gets killed before he tries to destroy it. Unluckily, Guru dies and the Namek Dragon Balls are now rendered useless. The group have already gotten the wishes that they needed and so they just head back to Earth. During this time, Vegeta is bubbling with rage. Carnage continues to build this rage as Vegeta wants to kill Goku and Carnage wants to kill Venom. However, Carnage reiterates to the arrogant prince to take heed of his advice and to not attack him just yet. Carnage is a furious and bloodthirsty symbiote, but he is intelligent like his father Venom. Their main task now is to get as strong as possible to then return to Earth and to kill Goku along with Venom. Everyone is now on Earth and the Earth is pretty much peaceful for now. Gohan returns to his studies and Goku continues training with Venom as his permanent companion. His training is still arduous since his will to get stronger has never faded. Also, Venom is suspicious about Carnage and Vegeta. He doesn't want to just sit around and wait to possibly get killed, so he also urges Goku on to continue with his training. A year swiftly passes and Goku grows even stronger. I'm going to stop giving people power levels from now because they really become redundant from this point onwards. Everyone is just doing what they normally do. Goku is currently training while embodied in his fortifying Venom suit. However, all of the Z fighters simultaneously sense a powerful, intimidating key signature racing towards Earth at high speed. That's Frieza's signature. How? I killed him, Goku wonders as he sees a large ship just behind the clouds. Intrigued by Frieza's sudden appearance, he races to follow the ship, and as he does so, he finds many of his friends following it too. They touch down in the same place that they do in canon, and Goku is at the forefront of the Z fighters. This spaceship crashes down from the sky, and King Cold, alongside with a heavily mechanized Frieza, both get out of the ship. He lived. That's truly surprising. His species must be incredibly durable, Venom surmises, watching the 2 tyrants storm towards them. Out of nowhere, someone else flies out from the distance and all of the fighters cannot recognize the person from their key signature. It's also abysmally low and the group all take this guy as some human, but he is flying. These details confuse frankly all of the fighters. Goku in reaction tries to get in the way to protect the kid. "You have to get out of here. I don't know who you are, but you'll die if you get in the crossfire," Goku says, placing his hand on Trunks' shoulder. So this is Goku. No wonder everyone admired him. He seems kind, Trunks states internally. "Don't worry, I'll take down these warriors for you," he says, while his eyes glow a clear white. After he turns back to Frieza, his body engulfs in a white symbiote, also making him grow. Trunks is enveloped in a silver aura, which then changes to a golden aura that makes him far more powerful. The group all sense his key signature and they are surprised to say the least. He looks like an incredibly formidable fighter. "This is another symbiote. Weird," Venom says to Goku as they just watch this all play out. He zooms towards Frieza head on, frightening him with his golden aura. It gives him flashbacks to the fight that he had with Goku when he had that same golden aura. Trunks clashes with Frieza head on and slams him through the spaceship that he came to Earth with. Next, he turns to King Cold as he comes towards him to try and attack him. Using his symbiote, he forms a large blade from the end of his fist, impaling King Cold's stomach. In succession, he pulls out the blade, then slashes his body twice. Frieza is already quite injured and he can barely breathe as his mechanical systems have been busted with that one attack alone. Trunks uses his aura to blast through the spaceship, destroying it in the process. Finally, he forms a large sword-like blade with his symbiote and slices Frieza vertically, killing him. "I'll kill you for that," King Cold says, stumbling towards him. Trunks just gives off a weak smile and gives him the exact same treatment that Frieza received. Who are you? Krillin asks in fear. Do not fear me, I am on your side, that's all I can tell you, Trunks says, while his symbiote pulls off his body. His golden hair is revealed, but it then falls and returns to its ordinary purple colour. So that will conclude the 5th part of What If Symbiotes Were in Dragon Ball. Tell me something you liked about this part or something that I should improve on for the next part in the comments. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.